A brand called Ksuspension makes a aux fan override for a Jeep Cherokee. I'm sure it can be used on a lot of different cars, but specifically for the Jeep Cherokee on this one, this is Ksuspension. I don't know. This is the first time I've ever ordered from them, and it comes with a lot of different things, and it still uses the factory setting on the computer, so the fan will still turn on if it gets too hot and you're not like actively looking at the temperature gauge, so that's pretty nice. But it has a bunch of little parts in it. I think this you just clip onto the stock wiring harness, and then you get a relay and a little switch, and I'll probably drill that into my dash. So before doing anything with wiring, I always like to disconnect part of the battery so that you don't have the opportunity of getting shocked. So I was gonna hook up this red connection to here, but the cord isn't long enough to go over to here, so I'm gonna put it there. And hopefully it'll be a more direct route. And for the ground here, I'm gonna go off this already grounded thing right here, so I don't have to put any more holes into the body. So now for this next portion, you have to crimp this portion on, I believe. Yeah. You crimp that on, so a pair of these are very helpful, or you can do it with scissors or a knife or however you want to do it, but you want to get a decent amount off of there. So maybe that much, maybe a little more. I guess I'm gonna find out. So now to get that on, all you have to do is just get some pliers and crimp them on there, and then it should be on pretty well. Next part, you got to get this little thing on to the power wire. So for this one, it's red, and you want to give yourself kind of some space between here and here, just in case that ends up popping out at some point. But you just go down there. Seems like that's a decent spot. And so that's all that is. And you take your little waterproof connector thing and you get it on like that. So I ran this blue wire all the way next to the old wiring harness up through there. Actually went down there, and then I tapped into that little portion. All that I did was heated up a sharp piece of metal and then just poked it through the rubber portion. It smells a little bit, but it'll go through and it won't, not that much, and then it just pulls right off. I do that to all of them. Alright, now that you got all three of those ones off, you just gotta spin these so that they'll go into the connectors nicely. You can do it whichever way you want to do it. You can crimp it, you can solder it. I'm just gonna crimp it because that's how the kit came. So slide that into there. Something like that. Crimp it. The gold one, I believe, is the ground. Goes on like that, and then the white one should go in the center, and the red one should go on top. After starting to drill, I realized that there was another piece of plastic behind here that I apparently took out on this side for that switch, but so you'll have to take out that side if you want to put it in the same spot that I'm putting it. Alright, so before you put it all away, obviously you want to check to make sure it works. And green light comes on. So that's pretty much a wrap on this whole thing. Now you just gotta put it all back together. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll be posting often. I got lots of projects going on, lots of toys, track days, off-roading. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. Have a good one.